How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Benji's Logs and Whatnots. I am Benji. It is yet another miserable bloody day today, but that is alright. Most of the stuff that we're going to get up to today is going to be undercover. First little stop for the day is pet stock, for a very simple reason. We need to get another bag of bird seed for Miss Baxter herself. She certainly has chomped through quite a bit of her seed in the last couple of weeks, couple of months. So yeah, we're gonna have to go in here and grab another bag for her and then run down to Miner 10 and have a bit of a gander at what they got down there. Bloody look at that, will ya? Bloody hell. There's a bit of rain, plenty of cloud. Ugh. Anyway, not much we can do about it. We pretty much got what we needed from here. A 5 kilo bag of small parrot feed for Miss Baxter. I'll take that home and put it straight into her container that she's got on her little sleep bench or laundry bench that we usually put her on overnight. So at least that way it'll keep it somewhat fresh and it little rats and mice can't get into the damn thing. And second stop for the day, Wilson's Miner 10. There's a couple things I'm going to have a bit of a gander in here, see what I can find. One thing is an axe handle and a bucket. See what we can find. Another little thing done for future days to come. That will be used for some little things in the future. But yeah, I'm pretty much done what we needed to do for today. It's time for us to go home and add more bottles and cans to the already majority full bucket that we've got at home. Then we can chuck it all in the car tonight and get it sorted out tomorrow morning. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be wondering why I bought a bucket with a lid. A 20 litre bucket for that matter. I've been watching this guy over in America called American Hobo. He basically jumps on and off trains, freight trains to different towns, different states. Does that every other week, and he's basically got a bucket. And he's got one of those bloody foldable mats that I've got over there, which I'll show you in a sec. He's also got one of these backpacks on his back as well, the essential stuff on it. Prime example, he's got like a sleeping bag, got knife, saw, a couple of little bits and bobs that he doesn't mind getting wet. And in the bucket, what he usually does is has a spare change of clothes, jocks, socks, food, electronic stuff like charging stations, little power banks that he can basically recharge all his stuff. He does do YouTube, henceforth is why American Hobo is his channel name. He's also got one of these. It's basically one of those camping mats that you fold down to basically that and attaches it to the back of his bag. Got himself a couple of 2-gallon drums, or not 2-gallon drums, two 1-gallon drinking jugs. So he fills up water wherever he basically is, then he either jumps on a train to wherever, or he'll camp out somewhere, an abandoned building, or under a tree somewhere. What do you guys reckon? Backpack on the back, bucket for food and everything else. Imagine seeing me walk down the street with a bucket and a bag. Oh jeez Louise. Tell you what, that'd be a sight for bloody sore eyes. Yeah, I reckon I could do it. Only problem is this thing right bloody here. I've always liked the idea of strapping a backpack on me back and just hitting the road to wherever, whenever. You know, walking to the next town, spending the night out there, finding a place where they need an extra hand for a day or two, get a little extra cash, and then charging up the phone, whatever else. Even setting up the phone to be the main camera for even YouTube to, as you would say, record all the explorations and adventures and whatever else. That in itself would be very fun, very nice, very awesome. But I don't know about sleeping outside in the cold. I suppose you would learn a thing or two about rugging up so that you don't freeze. Just the idea of having the most basic things, basic tools and everything else that you need to sustain one's shelter, food and whatever else. I've always liked that idea. Living out in that, amongst the trees, finding a shelter, even just under there, would be something awesome. Because that's all that the American hobo does, is he's got a backpack full of stuff. Basically got the same sort of thing, 60-litre bag, one of those little foldable mats that he just puts on his backpack, sleeping bag, pillow, a jumper, tracky dacks, or coveralls like the hillbilly style, the one that goes over the shoulders but not the arms, just the denim bottom part, and his bucket's just full of dry clothes, batteries, cameras, charging stations, little mini solar panel, the same one that I've got or similar, and all his food. That's all he's got in there. Oh, and a small bottle of laundry detergent, so he can clean himself and his clothes whenever he gets a chance. Even when American hobo's out camping, wherever, he's definitely got one of these going. Just a little fire going in the corner, or not far off from where he's sleeping. I think it's more or less to basically get a little bit of light, a little bit of heat, and potentially cook up whatever he's got planned. And yes, this is pretty much all he's got. Bucket, bag, with his sleeping gear, tarp, whatever else that he needs, saw, which is probably only a little saw to cut little limbs, and whatever else, and a sleep mat. I've tried sleeping on that a couple of times, and to be honest with you, because I'm so used to sleeping on this, that is very difficult to sleep on. But I dare say if I give that a couple of goes throughout the night, I should get used to it. But yeah, I would honestly love to get these three things up and running, full of the things that we need. This with the food and electrics and some clothes and whatever else. But I do have to figure out how to keep myself warm in winter, because it does get quite cold at night. 0 degrees Celsius, or I think that's about what, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, if not less, 25 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll have to do the conversions and I'll put it down here. But yeah, I have to definitely figure out how to keep myself warm of a nighttime, because the small sleeping bag that I've got in that bag only goes down to about 2 degrees, give or take 4 degrees. I can tell you right now, if it gets down to -5 or whatever, I'm definitely going to be freezing my ass off. But yes, it is just a mere dream of mine. I do, as you would say, have a calling, whatever you want to call it, for nature, being outdoors, instead of being stuck in here and being basically stuck to watching Reacher. And no, they're not doing anything funky, but yeah, TV, PlayStation, computer and all that other fun stuff. So only bloody problem is, because of the medications I'm on, it would make it very hard, to say the least. Yes, but I wouldn't be leaving Miss Baxter behind, or any pet for that matter. I would do it when I'm a little healthier, which I can't seem to get it under control I do think I need some help with that, to be absolutely honest with you, to try and get rid of said things. I'm talking about the belly, and I'll have to eventually get the other thing fixed before, as you would say, any form of roughing it. Not only that, if I was doing things like that, basically bucket and bag and minimal things, I'll definitely won't be doing YouTube or carrying electronic things around with us, for a very simple fact. If I was doing that, I wouldn't be able to, as you would say, replace a lot of the things like the camera, batteries, and everything else that is, as you would say, there. So yes, it would definitely be a really difficult thing to do. But American Hobo seems to be doing alright for himself, so, you know, it is possible for it to happen. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be any good at it, to be honest. But yeah, it's just a mere dream. So in saying that, guys, I'm going to put the camera down so it isn't evidently for now, guys. I am going to have some days coming up, so I want to try and get out for a night to camp out somewhere in the next week or two, either this weekend or next weekend. This weekend I've got 3 days, following weekend 4 days. So we'll see if we can at least go up to like Firth Dam or Fourth Dam, or however you want to call it, and have a night out there. I do have my hammock in the car, so I can take that blue sleeping pad and my big good sleeping bag, which is down in the shed. So there is things that we can potentially do for the next couple of weeks to see what we need to upgrade. But anyway, guys, I'm blabbing on too much as always, so I'm going to put the camera down now and basically enjoy the rest of the night for what it's worth. So I'll see you guys in the next video. So as always, guys, keep it cheesy.